Hello everyone! In my previous video, I talked about a voice assistant built with Python and ChatGPT. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to build that with Google Gemini. Google Gemini was recently released by Google for developers. It's currently free to use. Before I get started, let me show you how it works. So here is the code. I'm going to run this and we will see how it works. Hi Jack, what's the name of the tallest building in the world?
Burj Khalifa.
Okay, which country is it located?
United Arab Emirates.
How can I get there from San Francisco?
To get to Burj Khalifa in Dubai, United Arab Emirates from San Francisco, California, you can take the following steps. 1. Book a flight. Check for flights from San Francisco International Airport, SFO, to Dubai International Airport, DXB. Several airlines, including Emirates, United Airlines, and Qatar Airways.
Okay, you get the idea. Let's see how can we build a system like this. So at first, I'm going to talk about the requirements. Then we will need to set a system environment variables. And then I will go through the Python script at the end. So for the requirements, you will need a computer, speaker, and a microphone. For software, you need a Python and additional packages, which I will list in the description below. And also, I use Visual Studio to develop this code. You can also use other programs. You also need a Google API key to run this program. So I'm going to show you how to get that. At the same time, to use the OpenAI's text-to-speech engine, you also need an OpenAI's API key. I talked about that in my previous video. Please check in the link below to find out how you can get the OpenAI's API key. Okay, to get the API key from Google, you will need to go to ai.google.dev and click this Get API Key here. Okay, to get the API key, you need to click this button over here and then click Create API Key in New Project. I did this already, so I don't need another one. Okay, so next thing, we need to set the API key as a system environment variable. So to do that, you go to your Windows Explorer. Right-click this PC and choose Properties. And if you do that, this window will show up. And from over here, you click Advanced System Settings. This window shows up, and you can click Environment Variables. Under System Variables, you can click New and set the system environment variable equal to Google API key. And the value of the variable is the key you get from the website. Also, we need to set this environment variable as well. If you want to play audio file with OpenAI's text-to-speech model, you also need to set an environment variable for the API key from OpenAI, so which will be like this. OpenAI underscore API. Again, please check my previous video on how you can get the key from OpenAI website. Okay, once that is ready, now we can look at the program. So at first, we need to import the Google Generative AI package, the speech recognition package, the Python text-to-speech package, the audio package, and time package. So over here, in order to use OpenAI's text-to-speech model, we also need to import the Pygame and OpenAI package. So for Pygame package, we need to initialize it. And then we get a date of today. We will use this variable as the name of the log file. And then we initialize the text-to-speech engine. And then we set the speaking rate. And we can also choose to use a female or male voice from this variable over here. Over here, I define a global variable model here, and this model will be the Gemini Pro from Google. And over here, I define a variable OpenAI here. With this variable, we can choose to use OpenAI's text-to-speech API or use the one from Python. So I turn this off for now, so which means we will be using Python's text-to-speech engine. If this variable is true, so we will be using OpenAI's text-to-speech engine. You can choose different voices. For example, this is going to be a male and this is female. This package will produce audio from the text in MP3 format. So to play this MP3 file, we need the Pygame package. So this part is how you can play this MP3 file once it's generated. So another method is to use the text-to-speech engine from Python. So this is how it works. Over here, I define a dictionary talk. This talk will save all the conversation between AI and a user. I define a function over here to save the conversation in a file. So this file name has the date of today. So every day you will have one file here. So, and this is our main loop for the conversation. In this main loop, we define a speech recognizer and a microphone here. So, and then we turn off the dynamic energy threshold, and we use energy threshold of 400. This number works quite well in a quiet room. And then I define a variable sleeping. So in the beginning, this variable is true. That means the AI is going to be sleeping in the beginning. And now over here, we have a while loop, which means this part is going to be run all the time. So we use this source one here, which is the microphone. And we use this function to adjust the energy threshold according to the ambient noise. Since the computer is sleeping at the beginning, in order to wake up the computer, we must say the word Jack. Over here, I use Jack to wake up the computer. You can change this to any name you like. And this part here is the function to record the audio from the microphone. And once it's done, it will convert that audio into a text message. If the text message has Jack, then the computer will be awake. And we're going to start the conversation and save the conversation in a log file. As you can see over here, we removed the weak word from the sentence. And then the request will be the question from the user. And if the user said, "Hi Jack," but didn't say anything else, then the computer will just say, "Hi there, how can I help you?" And then continue to the next loop. If the user didn't say the weak word, nothing will happen over here. So once the computer is awake, you don't need to say the weak word. If the user said that's all in the sentence, and then the computer will go back to sleep. And in order to start a new conversation, the user must say the wake word, Jack. If the user said Jack after the computer is awake, the Jack will be removed. And then the rest of the sentence will be sent to AI for a response. Okay, when the computer is awake and a user said a question, and this question will be saved in the log file, and we also print this question on the screen, and we save that question into this talk dictionary, and then we send this talk dictionary to the AI, and once the AI has some response, we're going to print that response and speak that out. Once this is finished, and we will save this response in the talk dictionary, and then over here we save the response into our log file. So next, I'm going to turn on OpenAI's text-to-speech API, and let's see how it works. Hi Jack, what's the name of the tallest building in the world?
Burj Khalifa.
Which country is it located?
United Arab Emirates.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Okay, now let's take a look at a log file. So this is the log file from today. As you can see, this is a question we asked in the beginning, and This is AI's response. And for this question over here, the AI's response was very long and I stopped in the middle. So the response was not saved to this file. And for this conversation, everything was saved. That's pretty much for today. Please check our GitHub page for the Python code and detailed instructions on how you can install the additional packages to run this code. Please leave your questions and suggestions in the comment section below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe our channel as I have more videos coming up. See you next time. Bye bye.